Srimate Ramanujaya Namaha. I had posted a video regarding studying part time, the two in depth, doing a part time study, in depth part time study of sampradaya granthas. That was in Tamil. A few people could not understand Tamil and hence they were not gaining benefit from that video or not knowing what to do with that video. So, for those Srivaishnavas, I'm repeating whatever I said in that video in English. I was a software engineer. I was in the United States for 4 years. I left my job and I came back here. I did not want to go to US in the first place, but for want of jnanam and vairagyam, I did go there to the United States. I returned back here and I worked for a couple of years. Worked for a couple of years back here in India, and then I quit job to study sampradaya in detail. I started studying at the age of 29. For the first few months or even a year, I did not know how to. I did not get a good path, or do not get a good way of. I couldn't comprehend how to learn the text in order to study sribhashya and the deeper text that exists within our sampradayam. So I found some difficulty there, but eventually I got an opportunity to study uh, the shastras that are required for sribhashya study. uh, they are called as the Samanya Shastras, Tarkam, Vyakaranam, Mimamsa. I got help. I got help from one of the professors in Madras Sanskrit College to get a little knowledge about those Samanya Shastras, and then I proceeded to study Sri Bhashyam in Tirupati. Then I completed my Sri Bhashyam study. And in between, during all these times, I was engaged in Sannidhi Kainkaryam, Koil Kainkaryam. I was going and chanting Nalayira Divya Prabandha, the 4,000 hymns, Alvar Pasarangal. So I was chanting them as part of the Kainkaryam. So I completed Sri Bhashya study as well, and then I was spending time doing Koil Kainkaryams. Then I got a desire to study more deeply uh, Sri Bhashyam and the other granthas in our sampradayam. And for that, for a deep study of Sri Bhashyam, good knowledge of the Samanya Shastras is required. So you have to have a good knowledge of Tarkam, Mimamsa, and Vyakaranam to have a good knowledge in Sri Bhashyam, and then the commentaries on Sri Bhashya, which are Shuddha Prakashika and other commentaries, Tattva Tika of Deshika, Vedanta Deshika. And then there are commentaries on Shuddha Prakashika, Bhava Prakashika, and then some other granthas like Gudartha Sangra, which are extensive. And to get a understanding of those granthas, a deep knowledge of Samanya Shastra is required. So I proceeded to spend time on doing a good study of Samanya Shastra. I chose Mimamsa, and I got enrolled in Tenali examination. Tenali is a town in Andhra Pradesh. There they conduct a very extensive examination. Mm, each Shastra has about 16 to 17 papers. They have 16 to 17 topics on which the examinations have to be written, and then there are oral examinations on those topics as well. So it's an extensive examination. I completed that as well. Then, for some reason, basically for want of knowledge, jnanam and vairagyam, because of deficiency of jnanam and vairagyam, I started working part time again, about a hour or an hour and a half every day, part time on an artificial intelligence project, machine learning project. So this was a summary of me. This was I had told this in the Tamil video as well. So the summary about me was to help me to convey a message that was in the second part of the Tamil video. So in the second part of the Tamil video, what I had said was, so I'm just a udaharana, I'm an example of how a person engaged in lowkiga profession. This is not an endorsement of lowkiga profession. Our acharyas would not have us do lowkiga profession. But in the worldly situation today, and due to the fact that it's not possible for everyone to have a good jnanam or vairagyam, so people like me included, we are deficient in jnanam and vairagyam. So according to our state, or with respect to our state, what we would be doing is, in accordance to our state, what we would be doing is be engaged in laukika profession. So this is not an endorsement of laukika profession, but just a sad state of us. So in that state, even when being engaged in laukika profession, we could have a deep knowledge of our sampradaya granthas. This is what I wanted to mention. This is what I mentioned in the Tamil video. So for that, how I became an example is that, so I was a software engineer. So a software engineer can study sribhashya in depth. There's an example of it. And also, right now, I'm working as a machine learning engineer, or working on a machine learning project. So I do that very part time. I do that a hour or hour and a half every day. That's all. I work for about 35 to 40 hours a month. So the person with whom I'm working, I said to him that my priority in life is Koil Kainkaryam and then studying Sampradaya. This is my priority. So I will be able to spend only 35 to 40 hours on this machine learning project. Now, this machine learning is it's a concept that is extremely prevailing right now. It's a part of artificial intelligence. Machine learning is a part of artificial intelligence. It's a very prevalent concept right now. But when I quit job at the age of 29, back in 2014, so at that time, artificial intelligence was not even a buzzword. So after 9 years, this is an entirely new topic, new area, artificial intelligence, and it is a difficult area to work on. So in this new and a difficult area, I am spending time extremely less, a small amount of time every day, amounting to only 35 to 40 hours per month. That's what I'm spending on this project. But the person with whom I'm working, who is guiding this project, who is employing me, so he told that even the 35 to 40 hours per month should enable us to have a good progress on the project. So this is what I wanted to stress in that video. So what I stressed on the fact that, so here is a difficult and a new concept in which even spending 35 to 40 hours can yield a good progress on the project. So if you do a role reversal, so I'm in a role where my priority is Koil Kainkaryam and Shastra study, Sampradaya study. That's my priority. And I'm going to spend very little time on this machine learning project. So if someone who is spending a lot of time on software profession or auditing profession or whatever Laukika profession, and he or she gets to spend some sort of time on Sampradaya study. He or she can, all the Srivaishnavas can study Sampradayam according to their adhikarams. So everyone can start studying Sampradaya in a deep manner. So if they get to study this sampradayam deeply by giving just 1 or 1.5 hours a day, amounting to 40 hours a month, then they should also be able to get a good progress on this path, on this deep study of a sampradaya. So that is what I wanted to stress in the video. So this is a gist of what I had said in the Tamil video. Hopefully, this will be of help to people who don't, to the Sri Vaishnavas who don't know Tamil. So the summary is that it is entirely possible that even if we are employed in a laukika profession, if we systematically spend a stipulated amount of time every day, every week, then there is a high chance of extremely good progress. So the extremely good progress would be such that if we are now in a state where we don't know Sanskrit, or maybe we don't know even Tamil, and we can't get a grasp of any complex sentence that, say, whatever, in Embermana, Ramanuja in sribhashya, any sentence he says in sribhashya, we may not even know the basic meaning of it. Or even if for people who may know Tamil, if they look at Manavala Mamanigal's sentences in his granthas, people may not get a good idea of what he's saying. This is because we haven't learned a lot about sampradayam. So if we systematically spend time, we can be sure that within a few months, or of course within a couple of years, we would be able to have a deep understanding that will enable us to get a grasp of many parts of Sribhashya. So that is the progress that we could make. Right now, we would be in a state where we cannot understand anything in Sribhashya, and but if we put a systematic effort, we could, we will end up in uh, tens of months, a couple of years, we would be in a situation where we would be able to understand a lot of things in Sri Bhashya. So this would be an enormous kainkariam to Ramanuja, to Embarmana, that we are putting an effort to understanding what he said. This is what he wanted. He wanted Patitva Bhashyam. He told that his first command was study Bhashya. That's what was his first command. And he had so much difficulties in writing sribhashya. He went to Kashmir to get the Vritti Grantha, and then he analyzed that along with Kuratalvan, and we know the Charitram what happened with Kuratalvan. He memorized everything before the Mayavadis, they came and got back the Grantha. In that small amount of time, he got everything recorded in his memory, and then he helped Embermanar compiling Sribhashya. So there were a lot of difficulties that our acharyas faced in compiling Sribhashya. So that's why Emperor wanted this to be on top of Srivaishnavas wish list. He wanted them. His first command was study Sribhashya. So we can do it even if we are working. We if we're doing we are spending time, a lot of time in lowkiga profession. If we put some time in Sribhashya study, or for that matter any sampradaya study, any deep sampradaya study, in a systematic way, there will be a lot of progress. This is what I wanted to mention. This is what I mentioned in the Tamil video. Hopefully, the non-Tamil speaking audience would have got the gist of what I said there. Srimati Ramanujan, Alvar Perumanar, Jeerthiruvadigalе Sharanam.